You get to Robinhood Legend, it's only on your desktop. I got some pre-made tabs, but it's not going to have any tabs at first. You're going to have to click this little plus button right here, and then you can start from template. You should have a position tracker. You should have options tracker, and then from there you can do whatever you want. So I'll show you how I have mines after I show you how to set up just a regular chart. So for your charts, say I'm gonna trade Qs, you're gonna need, for day traders, first thing you want is your EMA. You change this EMA to a 9. You're gonna add VWAP. VWAP moves with the price, so you don't have to set a setting. It is volume plus the price divided by the volume. So VWAP is going to steady move with the price. Your non-EMA is your last 9 candles averaged. Then I would go with RSI. RSI is momentum. So as you can see, when the momentum is getting over 50, we get to pop. If the momentum can't get over 50, see 49, 46. See, once we get, last time we got started from the bottom, and then once it got to 50, look at that buy right there, and then it came back to the dip right here on that red candle. Like I tell y'all, buy on the red candles on your calls. Don't buy a call on the green candle. So that would have been a great snipe right there. And then RSI trending up, and then you're getting a little heavy right here. You can go ahead and take profit. And if you're at your MACD, that's my settings on MACD. It's going to be 821.5. So this MACD is standard. This setting is going to give you less fake outs. So those are my MACDs. Next, I'm going to go with the volume profile. That's only going to show up during the day, but it shows the level of buyers and sellers at each price level. And then I have the volume right here at the bottom, regular volume. So on Robinhood, for that to pop up on the chart, you have to put the volume right there, and then that just reads this right here. See right here. So you can see this volume is in shares, not dollars. So there were 498,000 shares sold off in this 5-minute period. And just because the candle is red, so see this candle right here is big old red hammer candle to the top side. Now you see this volume, it looks really red, but you really got more buyers than sellers on this candle, because you opened right here, you got all the way down here, then you got all the way back up here. So that is an indication that this level right here is heavy support. And if I just draw a line on that level, we can follow it and see how up in this area it's bouncing off of that line again. Heavy support level took off. Then once it failed, it didn't fail too much. It was bouncing off that level. This was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candle bottom right here. That means if they had enough sellers to push through that, they tried 6 different times and couldn't get there. So that's a good hold right there. So next time it hits that level, you buy that for the pop back up. We're trending right now up, looks like, live today. So this is the Qs currently after hours. See this trend? This is your volume coming in. So this is what I will be watching for my price action. I'm watching my support and resistance, and I'm watching the volume coming in. Your indicators will always be lagging indicators. It's not going to be totally on point because the indicator is printing off of the price action, off of the price and the volume. Every indicator is doing some kind of price volume analytics to make whatever the indicator is making. So the indicator is always lagging behind price and volume. So if you can understand price and volume with your indicators in combination, it's going to help you out a lot. So for example, we see this level right here is a very heavy support level. Bounced off that level, and sometimes you got to give it a little bit. It's going to wick under that level. That's a liquidity grab. You know, people got their buys right here, so they say, let's take it down a little bit more, flush them out, then bring it back up. Then it got a little heavy right here, flushed them back down, took it back up. Once this boom boom candle is already in place, we don't need to be FOMOing in on this boom boom candle. See how it stalled, 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 stalled. If they had enough buys right there, it would have went up. So that's your opportunity to get out of that play. And then not before long, boom, to the downside. And then same thing. And I'm be on the 2-minute and 3-minute charts. So it gives you even more time to notice, hey man, we can't get below this. So let me sell my put because it looks done. And then boom, to the upside. And when you're thinking, hey, let me sell my put because it's done, it's a good time to buy a call at the bottom. A lot of you guys are buying the calls when it's already made this move right here, and then you get wicked out on this candle when you should be adding on this candle, going back up to the upside. Then it hit VWAP and it failed. So when you see your price slowing down, approaching important levels like the 9 EMA, VWAP, the 20 EMA, that's a clear indication that, hey, we got a lot of heavy resistance at this level, a lot of heavy support at this level. Let me go ahead and take profit. Don't hope it's going to keep going. Once it stops, you want to trade the momentum. So, and I'll have this right here actually measures over priced over sold. RSI is more of a momentum meter, and your stochastic is, see right here, this is where it's oversold. So this stochastic meter right here, see the RSI is just showing momentum. It's not showing oversold, overbought. But this stochastic isolator is showing, hey, we're oversold right here. See what mine, 1433. I think that's the same thing. 1433 is what my stochastic is on. So we got stochastic seeing, once you see this, hey, time to get out to play. Once you see this, time to get out to play. Once you see this, you're not going to buy a put. This is where you buy the calls. Once you see this, this is not where you buy calls. This is where you buy the puts to go back down. And if you would have bought it right there, look at that. a little snipe. You know, another area right here, super oversold. We don't buy calls when it's oversold. So from 11:45 today to 12:15. So for that 30-minute stretch, you should not have been buying anything in the form of a call. Maybe once it hits this top range, double top, and you see it can't get any higher, you can buy a put and hold it. Set your stop loss back right above this high, so that if it breaks this level, it stops you out. But if it continues lower, you stay with your stop loss right here. Then as it breaks another level down, then you can move it to break even. Then it takes another level down, then you can move it to take profit. Then it takes another level down, then you take a little bit more profit. Then you can see right here, when you get a little separation right here in MACD, it really goes and prints down. And as you can see, the MACD is at the bottom right here, but the stock is at the bottom right here. So that shows you the lagging indicator. But if we go to the 1 minute, the 1 minute is going to be a little bit quicker. And the 30-second is going to be even quicker to show you to get out the play. Then you use the shorter time frames along with the longer time frame trends to get in and out of your plays. This is the volume profile. So this shows you at these levels the heavy buying and selling. And that is a quick little chart. This is what I got up. So I'm going to delete this one we just made. The more you got up, the slower it's going to make your computer. So you want to only have the ones up that you're actually going to use. So right here, on one of my screens, I'll put this solo chart, and I'll move throughout the day in between the different time frames. This is where I set my orbs. Then I have my options chain on a different screen. This is where I buy and sell my options. I set my orders up in this place. This is where I look at long-term trends. So we got the 30-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the 1 day trend. So pre-market, and every so often I'm coming and I'm looking at the long trend of the day. What is the long trend? And then when the short trend matches the long trend, that's a good indication of let me hold it a little longer. Okay, this is the same thing as this one, but this one's on the yellow, orange, and this one's on the blue. So I can go between different stocks, and I keep the first one always on the SPY, and this one I have stocks that I can toggle. So I'll look at what is the biggest change on the day for the upside. Then I'll look, okay, HIMS. Then I click on HIMS. All three go to HIMS. I can go ahead and try to get into play really fast if it meets my playbook. So as I'm looking and I come over here and I see, oh, that doesn't look good, then I'll come over to another one, SoFi. And I'll say, okay, none of those are moving. They already moved. Stalling out. Let me look at what's the worst. Maybe it'll come back up. And then that's how I maneuver on this second screen. It's different option plays. On this one, I always leave it on the SPY. Then I have just a view of the market. So I can put this on one screen, and then I can put another 6 view on another screen, and I can watch 12 stocks at one time to see what kind of price action is going on, see what kind of momentum is going on. So these two right here, I leave it on different stocks. Usually going to be 12 different stocks in these 2 columns, and then this last one is going to be all SPY. So I have my SPY on the 2 minute, the 5 minute, the 10 minute. This is the 10-second. Then I have the 15 minute and the 30 minute. So I'll leave this up all day long on the SPY to check out the levels. Then I have another screen solo on the SPY that I'm moving around. Then I have my third screen on the option chain. Then I have my fourth screen on Trader TV Live. And usually this one will have all of the indicators already on there. I don't know why, but I usually have the indicators on all of these as well. And then once you set your indicators on here, say you put all the indicators you want, you go to this F button and you click this little file, then you save set, then you can name the set, check mark, and then it will save the set. Then when you go to your chart, you can just copy and paste it. That way you don't have to do the same thing over and over and over. And that's another Palms Playbook. Later. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. How long you been trading? How's it going?